School board members in Decatur are investigating comments made by the superintendent's spouse. Dr. Jima Whitaker is the superintendent of City Schools of Decatur. Her husband hosts a podcast that has a lot of people talking. According to our partners at Decatur-ish, Jason Whitaker made comments a few months ago about seeing people wearing traditional Muslim dress leaving a mosque near his house.
I see a whole bunch of people walking around here looking like ghosts of Christmas past, walking around down the street. Why? Because they're looking like 6th century goat herders.
Well, Jason Whitaker also made separate comments online about transgender people. When asked by Decatur-ish whether Dr. Whitaker shares her husband's views, a district spokesperson says she does not.